All right, so today we're going deep on this concept, the law of assumption.
Hmm.
And, full disclosure, I'm coming into this with like a solid mix of curiosity and skepticism,
Sure.
because basically what we're dealing with here is this idea
Yeah.
that if you believe something strongly enough,
Right.
it will actually like manifest in your reality.
Exactly.
So we've got this excerpt that kind of lays out the basic principles.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to ask, like, is this really a thing? Can simply believing in something
Right.
actually change reality?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the excerpt is interesting because it goes beyond just like positive thinking or wishful thinking.
Okay.
It emphasizes the importance of feeling the wish fulfilled. Not just intellectually believing it, but really embodying that feeling.
Okay, so it's not enough to just think, oh, I'm going to get that promotion or I'm going to win the lottery.
Right.
You have to actually feel as if it's already happened.
Exactly. You have to live as if it's already your reality.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where it gets kind of trippy for me because, like, in my experience,
Yeah.
usually things happen in the reverse order.
Right.
Like, first I achieve something, and then I feel happy or successful.
Sure. That's the typical sequence.
So this is like flipping that whole process on its head.
It is, and it's a bit counterintuitive for sure.
Yeah, it's like tricking your brain into thinking it's already there, right?
Yeah, almost like you're sending a signal to the universe.
Okay, so but how does that actually work?
Well, and that's the thing. The excerpt doesn't really delve into the how.
Right.
It's more about the what and the why.
Okay, so is this like a purely psychological thing? Like a way to motivate yourself to take action?
It could be.
Or is there something more like metaphysical going on here?
Well, and that's where it gets really interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it,
Mm-hmm.
our beliefs have a powerful impact on our actions and ultimately our outcomes.
Right.
Like, take the placebo effect, for example.
Okay.
People experience genuine physical changes just because they believe a treatment will work.
So their belief is literally creating a change in their body.
It seems that way. And there's a growing body of research on the power of the mind-body connection.
Yeah, and I've definitely heard of like self-fulfilling prophecies
Exactly.
where, if you believe something bad is going to happen,
Right.
you're more likely to act in ways that make it happen.
Precisely.
So maybe the law of assumption is kind of like a positive spin on that.
Yeah, it's about consciously choosing the beliefs that will lead to your desired outcomes.
Okay, but let's say I'm doing all the right things. I'm feeling the wish fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm living as if it's already happened,
Yeah.
but then nothing changes.
Okay.
Does that mean I messed up somehow
Mm-hmm.
or that the law of assumption just doesn't work?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily about doing it right or wrong.
Okay.
It's more about aligning your internal reality, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs,
Right?
with your desired external reality.
So it's about creating that congruence between what you believe and what you experience.
Exactly, and that shift in perspective can be really powerful because
Yeah.
it might open up possibilities that you hadn't even considered before.
Okay, that makes sense. So if I'm understanding this correctly,
Mhm.
the law of assumption is not about like controlling the universe.
Right.
It's more about aligning yourself with your goals
Yeah,
and taking inspired action.
exactly. It's about becoming a conscious creator.
Okay, so to recap what we've talked about today,
Mm-hmm.
we've got the feeling, the wish fulfilled,
Yes.
aligning your internal and external realities,
Right.
and the idea that belief can have a real impact on outcomes.
Absolutely.
This is a lot to process.
It is. It's a pretty profound concept when you think about it.
It really is, and it kind of makes you wonder, like, if you could truly believe in anything,
Mm-hmm.
what would it be? What would you do differently if you knew success was inevitable?
It's a good question to ask yourself.
Yeah, definitely something.